What is going on tonight? Guys, as you can see, we're working on the car tonight, and yeah, let's get the live stream pulled up. Look at that. I even gotta wait on my own commercials. So, as you can see, we're working on the car tonight, and we're gonna have a little bit of church. Don't worry, it's not gonna be too bad. But we're gonna have some church tonight because I feel like people need to hear this every once in a while, right? We get let me get this pulled up here. What's going on? Bravo man, Edward, TX Rustang, what's going on? So tonight is gonna be church. So if you guys are new to this and you don't know what I'm talking about, basically we kind of get real, right? And tonight that's what we're going to do. But in the process of that, I've also got to do some work to the car. So we're going to put the camera around here. Now you guys are seeing some stuff that's obviously not been put out on the channel yet. So I'm going to put you guys around here, the back side of the car. We're going to do a little bit of taping. Check this out. I screwed up. So let's get you guys back here. Why did I turn this thing? I've got it turned the wrong way. You know what? This is just par for the course. Here we go. All right. As you can see, we have some holes over here, and those should have been done before we put the plastic on the car. What's up? That tape job looks good. Yeah, it looks all right. It's not the best, but I do appreciate it nonetheless. Now, what I'm doing right here is basically the best that I can do with what I've got to work with. Rather than cutting this plastic up, I'm just going to come in and run some tape around here. But you know what? We can wait on that. We can wait on that. So tonight, I basically just want to talk to you guys a little bit about. Get you down here. I'll see. Talk a little bit about motivation and passion, and just working on your car, right? And just trying to stay motivated. I know that that's a big issue for a lot of people, is just trying to stay motivated. It's something that I deal with, kind of, sort of. Let's see. George says he needs a break from his car. So we all struggle with motivation, right? This is what I want to tell you. You're not alone when it comes to struggling. I struggle with it myself. Me and my wife, we've been talking about some stuff. She's struggling with some motivation in her life on some stuff that she wants to do. So I know that everybody goes through it. But here's the key to it all, right? It's all mental. It's all in your head. And I mean that. I say that all the time. But I want to elaborate a little more on that tonight. We as people can do whatever we want to do. I understand that some people have physical handicaps and things like that. So I'm just being real here. But you can do so much more if you just set your mind to it. The issue is, I think a lot of times with people is passion and motivation can be confusing. So let me go ahead and clarify. I've said this a few other times, but really think about what I'm telling you here. Passion, you don't have to be motivated for it, right? Passion is, if you're passionate about something, it's going to rule your whole life, at least for a while anyway. You're going to have trouble sleeping. You're going to think about it all day. Any little break you get, you're going to daydream about it. Whereas being motivated is something completely different. It's like I always say, I give an example. I can be motivated to get up and clean the house, right? But I'm not passionate about it. We all go through rough times and we all struggle, but our weakness is ourselves, I guess is what I'm trying to say here. Let's read a couple comments. I see some good comments. I'm struggling to try and get my car to Ford takeover. I might need a trailer. Well, Andrew, if you need a trailer, that's fine. Look, I don't want to mislead anybody. You know, guys, I would like to get a lot more like actual like harsh with you guys about this stuff than what I do, but I try to keep it as PG-13 as I can. Um, but look, let's just be honest. We're our own worst enemy. We are. We're freaking lazy these days. All of us. You know, I work on stuff almost every day. A lot of stuff that you don't even get to see because I'm out here working on shit and I just, like, I'm not videoed any of the taping up stuff. You know, you got to get busy and you got to get after it sometimes. So that's why I don't video a lot of this anyway. But my point is, we're just, as a whole, we're just lazy ass people these days. We really are. You know, we've got every TV series and every movie at the touch of our fingers if we'd like to sit down and just binge watch stuff. And guys, look, I want you to know ahead of time, I am 100% all for like just binge watching your favorite series with some popcorn and the family and just chilling out. Guys, you got to do that. But you also got to get your ass up though. And you got, when it hurts and when it sucks is the best time to get up and go do something. I have to do it all the time. You know, the channel pushes me, you guys push me. But in saying that, it's not always easy to get out here and perform, right? But I'll tell you this. At the end of the day, it makes me feel better to have gotten out here, bust out some work, and then at the end of the night have just enough time to go in, hug my babies, kiss them on the cheek, and sit and watch maybe 30 minutes worth of TV with them or something like that. Now, that's on a, on a night where I'm really busy. There are a lot of nights, though, that I do sit inside. Because family and friends are really important. Your well-being is important. I never want you guys to misunderstand what I'm saying, that you always have to be outside grinding in the heat and in the cold and getting shit done. No, it's not about that. It's about whatever you need to do to make yourself feel better. Now, I get tired of the excuses. I really do. I hear it all the time. I can't do this. What do you mean you can't do anything? I don't understand what that means. Somebody on this live stream right now explain to me what the hell that means you can't do something. Maybe if you don't have any fingers, you can't play the piano. I understand that. Or maybe the guitar. But what do you mean? And look, we always relate a lot of what we do to cars, right? So you guys know me. You loyal followers and subscribers, I thank you so much. And you understand that what I teach and what I say, they're life lessons that don't necessarily have to relate to a Fox Body Mustang or to cars in general. But I just think as a whole, we're just lazy these days. And we need to get out and we need to do more. Let me explain the importance of doing more. Doing things that you didn't think you could do. To me, the importance of that is all mental. Meaning, when you do something that you didn't think you could do, or when you're really tired and I just can't go, I'm just so tired today, and you get your ass up and you force yourself to go cut grass, go do yard work, take your kids to the movies, or work on your Fox body. When you do that, you feel better about yourself than what you would have if you didn't. It's all mental. Every bit of our issues are mental. We listen to the media these days, and we let them tell us how we're supposed to feel. This right here is what I've got to say about that. I'll leave it at that. That's what I got to say about that. You get up and do your own thing. You prove the world wrong. You prove your family, your friends, or whoever the hell you need to prove wrong, prove them wrong. But guys, we can do so much more, okay? We can do so much more than what we do. I hate it. I was born in 1978. I was born in a small town in Georgia called Blakely, Georgia, if you guys don't know. And I love my little hometown. I really do. But we were so far behind times back then, which was a good thing. It was a really good thing. I do appreciate it now. But guys, everybody over there worked. They worked their ass off. You had to. What the hell happened to us to be to where we are right now, to where we sit around and feel sorry for ourselves? I'm going to say some things tonight that are probably going to piss some people off, and please don't misunderstand what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to poke fun at anybody or anything like that, okay? And I'm to the point with this channel and where I'm at to where if it offends you, then it just offends you, okay? I'm sorry. That's your issue if it offends you. But there are some of you right now that need to get out and get a better job. There's some of you listening right now that need to get out and work on your fox body because you said you were going to do it. And there's people like, you know what? He ain't going to do it. That's your problem. There's some of you that need to lose weight. You talk about it, but can you do it? So for some of you that need to hear it, I'm going to tell you right now that I don't think you can do it. I don't think you can do it. I think you're full of shit if you think you can get out and actually do something. I don't think you're capable of it. You talk about it a lot, but you're not ever going to get out and actually do anything. There you go. Is that what you need to hear? My point is this. It's all up here. What I'm telling you right now, some of you need to hear. So you know what? If it pisses you off and it makes you mad and it motivates you, then watch this video every day, every morning. Get up and prove the world wrong. Okay? I don't know how else to say it. I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of myself as well. Saying I'm going to do something and not doing it. It's not just you, okay? I'm not sitting here thinking that I'm holier than thou or, I'm King Ding-a-ling, if you will. We used to say that a lot. But, we all got to do better. By our families, by our friends, and whatever else. Whatever's going on in the world today, this shit don't matter. Okay? I want to say something, and I know I will never get political on this channel. I will never do that. But what I will say is, for those of you who get so caught up in the current events and the news channels and things like that, I know a lot of people like to watch the news. Guys, let that shit go, okay? This is the real world. The real world is all around you. It's not the TV, okay? The TV is a good getaway. I use the TV for something to make me feel a little better, to lighten my mood. I damn sure don't watch it for political issues and things going on in the world and this and that. I'm the type of guy, if the world's going to end tomorrow, you better not tell me. I don't want to hear it. If you tell me, me and you got problems. I'd rather wake up dead tomorrow than know that I'm going to wake up dead. Okay? That's just the way it is. And I think that's a good way to live your life. Just don't worry about what's going on everywhere because your ass ain't going to change it. Your ass can't lose weight. You can't get out and work on your fox body. How the hell you going to change the world? Why are you worried about everything going on in the world when you can't fix you? Do you see the problem here? And that's that. So, I told you guys we're going to have a little bit of church tonight. It needs to be said from time to time. Look, I love you guys. But damn it, every once in a while you got to have some tough love, okay? It is what it is. I forced myself to get out here and do shit that I don't want to do. I don't want to do this tonight. I don't want to be out here taping this car up. There are a lot better things I'd rather watch Encanto with my 3-year-old than to be out here right now doing this. But at the same time, I would rather have my car painted and looking sweet and posting pictures on Instagram and getting likes and videos on YouTube. I'd like to have that. So to get to that point, I've got to put in the work. So that's what I've been doing. And my wife, let me show you something. Let me show you what my wife did. So she's been out here helping me. So thank you so much to my wife. But check this shit out. This is what I come around to. Okay? I don't know if it's reverse. No, it shouldn't be reverse for you guys. If it is, this is Miss Brutal Rules. What is this? What is this crap? This is the stuff that I gotta put up with. Yeah, I know. So, she's a keeper. She is. So she's helped me out here. I'll show you guys basically what we've done. Now look, all this stuff isn't pretty, okay? But just door jam stuff. You know what I mean? Here we go. All right, look, I'm showing you guys too much. I'm showing you too much because I still have to make a video about it, and you won't watch the video if I go ahead and post everything up now. But you know, I would like to hear your story, okay? I'd like to hear how you pulled yourself out of the ruins and you did better for yourself. Look, please don't make it about money alone, okay? I'd like to hear your story, but money doesn't matter to me. I like doing things, don't get me wrong, just like all of you. I like to have extra money to buy parts and this and that. That's cool, but that's not what I mean. How did you better yourself? Tell me your story. I can't be the only one that came from nothing. And I'm happy with myself, right? And that's where I want you guys to be. I want you guys to be happy with yourself and proud of what you do. Proud of who you've become. Know that you're going to leave a legacy behind for your kids, for your family, for your friends, for the world. Right? That's what I want to know. Did you better yourself? I could do so much more than what I do right now. So just know that whenever I post these type videos, I'm posting them about myself as well, because I'm going to watch this video. I'm going to sit down with my wife tonight. I'm going to ask her, hey, what'd you think about the live stream? She's going to tell me whatever. And we're going to sit down and we're going to re-watch this. And I'm going to listen to myself, and I'm going to try to apply those things that I just talked about. There's a sense of pride that comes with doing more than what you thought you could do. I guess is the best way to explain it. I've told you guys this before, but one of my tricks that I use is, you know, I get some hate. Don't get me wrong. I get some hate, and that's fine. But a lot of times I manufacture hate. I do it on purpose. I tell myself that nobody believes in me. All it takes is one negative comment, and I will use that to fuel my lazy ass to get up and go do something. That's all it takes. So you got to do what you got to do to help yourself. This is what I want to say. Don't get so caught up in you, though, that you lose touch with your family, you know, with your friends and things like that. I've never really truly covered this a whole lot, but getting out and doing more requires more time. We all understand that. We get that. So in doing that, when I'm out here making these videos and I'm out here working my ass off to prove to the world and to myself that I can do this, I am taking time away from my family. So I always try to incorporate family into what I'm doing so that we can spend time together. Now, is that the best option? You know what? I don't know, guys. But it's what I do. So there are options. Some of you need to work on your house. Some of you have some drywall issues or some plumbing issues or something. A wall you're supposed to paint for your wife. There is something that you're putting off and there's no reason for it. Don't give me the damn excuse of I don't have the time. No bullshit. If you got time to sit and watch TV, you've got time. It's hard. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It is hard to make time. But we all have it. Something can be put off to finish something else. It's a matter of balancing everything out, right? I have to do it all the time. Luckily, I have a freaking, and when I tell you this, I mean it, a freaking awesome wife that puts up with my shit. That puts up with all this YouTube stuff. And, oh, I can't do that today because I'm trying to paint my car. To me, that's a big thing, right? That's a huge thing. To my wife, in reality, she could give a crap whether I paint this car or not. Would she be proud of me if it's all pretty and this and that? Yeah, sure. I'm sure she would. She'd be like, my husband did that. Okay, cool. But really, she don't give a shit. She'd rather me come in and help make the kids something to eat and help her with the kids than to be out here doing this, right? So it's always a trade-off is my point. But my wife is super understanding, and she come out, obviously, as you can see here, she come out tonight and help me with this. So I do appreciate her, but we have to make time and we have to incorporate our family as we can. So when I'm out here, I like to have the little ones come out, spend a little bit of time. Hell, Camly was outside earlier playing in the, this is actually funny now that I think about it. She was outside playing in the dirt. She was like, Daddy, I'm gonna play in the sand. Like, what are you talking about? What sand? I go out there, it's the sand and the dirt that came out from under this car. That's how much dirt and sand was under this thing. So there's literally a pile of it out there. So she was out there playing in that. But anyway, guys, I wanted to talk to you tonight, have a little bit of church. You know, if you don't know, we turn the hat around backwards when we have church. So there's your indication of it's going to be one of those nights. But it's true. Everything that I've said is absolutely true. You know, this world as a whole is so freaking sensitive these days. And I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of the sissy ass people in this world that want to blame all their issues and all their problems on the world around them. No, you're the issue. You are your own issue. You're your worst enemy. I am my worst enemy. Okay, so I understand. It's just easy to blame somebody else. What's my email? My email is brutalvlogs@gmail.com. brutalvlogs@gmail.com. It is, man. It's the truth. We all want to blame somebody else. You know what? I'm lazy. I'm not going to lie to you. Come on. If you think for 1 minute that now I love this stuff, don't misunderstand. But if you think for 1 minute that this is all I want to do with my life is work my ass off and sweat and freeze and everything else, just come work on a car. No. That is not my ultimate goal. But it makes me feel good to get out and have done it, right? And to show you guys. And I think the difference is this. Let me be honest for a second. Well, that sounds like a coyote coming by. Let me be honest with you guys. I think it's a little different for me because I have a channel. I'm going to dig deep here and I'm going to try to be as honest with you guys as I can. I think it's probably easier for me because I have you guys to tell me, hey man, great job. Hey man, good video. I like that. Please don't ever misunderstand. I like it. I'm human. I like to be doted on. I like, compliments and things like that. It's not something that drives me per se, but it definitely helps. So with that being said, a lot of the stuff that I'm doing, I'm pushing hard because I know I can post this video and I know it'll inspire somebody, or I know that you guys will say, hey, Brutal, good job. I know there's a lot of you that don't have that. So there is a difference, and I do understand that. But I'm going to tell you something, a little secret. I was this way my whole life, guys. I was always this way. I've talked about it before, but I had a really good support system, growing up. I did, and I know a lot of you don't. But this is the thing, it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. I'm not going to do this because there's nobody to see what I did. It's all about you. It's all about how you spin things, okay? So you do the best job that you can do. You do the best you can do at work. You do the best you can do when you get home with your family, and when you're working on your car, do the best, okay? Now, when I say do the best, that doesn't mean go out and buy the most expensive parts. If you're painting a car, that doesn't mean do it like Paint Society does. I watch Paint Society a lot, or The Gunman, or Motivated Painters, or whatever it is. I watch a lot of these, whatever I'm into, I watch. That doesn't mean you got to be perfect. It doesn't mean that everything you do is scrutinized. It's really not. What it comes down to is the essence of getting out and doing shit yourself. Just have a good time. That's the biggest thing. We all get, and I'm the same way. We get so caught up in everything's got to be perfect. And, ooh, this is going to be on camera. So I better take my razor blade and cut that off right there so that you guys don't see that I screwed up. Do what makes you happy in life and what makes your family happy in life. Don't worry about everybody else. It's easy to do. It's easy to get caught up. But I promise you, it's ultimately about you. Now, if you think about it a little deeper, most of us need somebody to tell us that we're doing a good job before we feel good about ourselves. That's your problem. That's my problem. That's our problem. It really doesn't matter. It's kind of sad when you think about it. Anyway, let's read a couple comments. You guys go ahead and post them up now. See what we got. Wild Strawberry is beautiful, Chris says. All right, Girth Brooks. That's a badass name, by the way. You're going to show us how you line up the GT ground effects. Mine is currently getting... Yes, so I have a video that'll come out Monday where I basically just showed you guys kind of how to work on your pinch welds. It was a very impromptu type thing. I had my phone here, and it's horrible. It's horrible, but you know what? Yes, I will show you that, and thank you so much for that. That's a badass name, by the way. But I'm going to show you how to straighten out your pinch welds. Let me move you guys back a little bit. Sorry. Here we go. So, I'm going to show you guys how to straighten out your fenders right here to your door, where all the adjustments are. I did cover a little bit of that in the hood video, but I didn't go too deep into it. So yeah, I'm going to show you guys that. What else we got? Let's see. Can we get a paint booth tour? All right, guys, look, I'm going to show you the paint booth, but obviously all this is supposed to be for our next video. Yeah, I'll show you. Screw it. It's nothing. Okay, so now the front of the paint booth is still open because we're not painting anything or anything like that. But check this out, though. We actually have a pretty good bit of room here. And what this is 2 12 by 12 tents. And what we've done is we've taken taped to the back side of the plastic, and then taped out to something else. Like this is taped out to my cabinet back there. And that just pulls everything out. So the biggest thing that we're trying to do here is just keep overspray out of the shop. This is really about it. But that's it. We should have plenty of room to paint the car. No major issues here. I'll get you guys over here. Look at this awesome paint job. I'm so proud of it. All right, let me get the computer over here and let's read a couple comments. Oh, here we go. Who all we got in the house tonight? I recently moved from Chicago to Tennessee to take on a new job. Sold my 93 Cobra clone to make it happen. Ended up buying a 93 Calypso hatch 5 weeks later. Hard work pays off. Yes, it does. It absolutely does pay off. I need to be a motivational speaker. Man, look, that is something that I'm truly passionate about. I've said this before, and it's true. And I'm not demeaning myself or cutting myself down or anything. I mean this compared to an actual motivational speaker. My vocabulary is too limited to truly be a motivational speaker. Meaning, it's hard for me to express. Now, I can express myself to you guys, but YouTube's not going to like it a whole lot. So, I love inspiring people and motivating people because I noticed at an early age, to kind of backtrack here, I noticed at an early age that I did things differently than a lot of people. And I couldn't find anybody to talk to about it. Everybody that I tried to explain myself to, they thought I was weird. They're like, I don't understand all of this motivation, this passion, this excitement. I don't get it. So it was really hard for me to find people to talk to. Now, what that taught me was that I was different than everybody else. So I realized that pretty much immediately. I was like, damn, why am I different? Why does nobody else understand and can relate to what I'm trying to do? So early on, I realized that I was going to be probably a little different than everybody else. Things just excited me that other people didn't care about. Man, I was talking about carburetors in kindergarten. I remember striking up a conversation, or trying to at least, strike up a conversation with somebody about carburetors and shit. I was just always that way. So, at some point in my life, I realized that people tried to suppress these type of emotions, feelings, passion, whatever you want to call it. People try to suppress this. And I'm going to tell you why. Because the world doesn't want to hear this shit. We get embarrassed a lot of times. And I know there's some of you out there that completely understand what I'm saying. I'm talking to you. You get embarrassed if you let somebody truly know how excited and how passionate you are. There again, let's just talk about it, about Fox bodies, about cars in general, how they make you feel, how they get your heart beating. The true excitement that most of us car guys feel about our cars, nobody can relate to it, nobody can understand. And I think car guys are some of the most passionate people out there. Now, it may be a disorder. I don't know what it is. But we are very, very passionate people. And a non-car person cannot understand it. They don't get it. So I wanted to try to relate to those people. This YouTube channel allowed me to find like-minded people, right? And I love it. I love it for that. But I also want to remind people that we get so caught up in our day-to-day routines and the way the world is today. The world's different. It's different than it was whenever I was growing up. Probably when you were growing up. That, like, as passionate as you are, in general, we're just lazy. I'm just going to be honest with you. I am too. Let me rehash. Okay, let me backtrack here because I have to be very careful with this. Because what I don't want people to think is I'm trying to tell you to go outside and you grind it out on your Mustang every day and that's what's going to make you a man. That is not what I'm telling you. All of these things that I'm saying can be applied to your life in general. Right? Always use the analogy of sitting on your couch watching TV. Get up, stop watching TV, stop watching Netflix and get up. You know what? It is good to sit on your ass and watch a little bit of TV. Either by yourself, with a beer in your hand, or with your family. Look, that's not what I'm saying. But as a whole, we are just freaking lazy nowadays. We want everything handed to us. Oh, we have to have time to take a break. What the hell is a break? I mean, if you want to take a few hours, sure, yeah. If you're on vacation and you want to take 3 or 4 days and do something, or a week, cool. Some of you are taking your whole freaking lives to take a fucking break. When are you going to get out and do something? Seriously. Show me something. Teach me something that you know that I don't know, and I guarantee you, each and every one of you have something to teach somebody. I guarantee you that. See, and that's the thing for people that don't have somebody to support them in a loving family or friends or whatever. They're always patting them on the back and saying, "Oh man, we love you and you're great at this." For those of you that don't have that, you probably don't know that what you have is something that people would love to read about, to hear about, right? There's something you can. I don't like. I'm gonna give you an example. I don't work well with wood. I'm not a carpenter. I'm not Mr. Freaking Fix It in the house. Okay, I suck at it. You know what though? It's my own freaking problem. The reason why I'm not any good at it is because I don't want to be. Right? But if I wanted to be, then I would be. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here? If you say you want to do something, oh, I'd love to do this, but whoa, whoa, whoa. Where's the but coming from? What does that mean? I don't understand. What does that mean? What's but mean? Get your ass out there and do it. If it's money, I can understand that. I get it. I get it. Pimp says that he works with wood. Yeah. So just get out and do more and learn. One of the biggest assets that we have today. Thank God. Here I am telling you guys to get up off the couch and do some work and sweat and work hard and all of this, right? But one of the biggest assets that we have today is YouTube. YouTube is, if you're using YouTube to learn, man, I say learn all you can. But at some point, you got to get up and try to apply this stuff to your daily life, your routine, right? Since I've been trying to paint this car, the only videos that I've watched are paint and body videos. Now, I know how to do paint and body. I'm not the best at it, but I've done it many times. I don't give a crap. That's not an excuse. Every chance that I get, I try to go learn something new. And I suggest that you guys do the same thing. If you want to learn, it's out there for you to learn, okay? There is somebody out there willing to teach you. Let's go back years ago, before the internet. If you wanted to learn how to do paint and body, you had to go to school. You had to pay money. Where were you going to get the money from? Well, you had to have a job. That meant you were going to have to go work at Burger King or McDonald's or your local freaking bait and tackle store to get enough money to take your sorry ass to college so that you could go learn this stuff. Oh my God. That's just unrealistic now. Nobody would do that anymore, right? People used to do it, and that's how you learned. Okay? Or either you found some old timer that would take the time to show you how to do stuff. And God forbid, nobody was going to sit down, more than likely, long enough to really get most people to learn. Like you got to think about it. You had to take somebody had to take their time out of their day to come sit with you and teach you all this stuff. Well, nowadays we have YouTube and all sorts of other platforms that you can learn anything you want to learn. If I really wanted to learn woodworking, there would be no excuse. As long as these right here work, there would be no excuse for me. I wouldn't sit on here, oh, I can't do it. I really wish I could. No. If I really wish I could, I'd get out there and do it. Does everybody understand what I'm trying to say here? There's just no excuses anymore. Just no excuses. All right, let's read some comments. Woo, advice for a non-supportive wife. Yes, I got some advice for you. I can keep it PG for you if you'd like. And for a non-supportive wife, yes. Do you, man. Do you. Lord, I'm probably going to get in trouble here, okay? But I want you guys to think about what I'm trying to say. If you have found the love of your life, right? You put a ring on her finger, she put a ring on your finger, and y'all get along great, wonderful. I love that. I think that's the best thing in the world. If you don't have a supportive wife, At some point, you just got to do you. People will come and go in your life. Have you ever heard of this thing? A lot of people don't even know what I'm talking about here. But there's this term. It's called ex-wife. You ever heard of that? They come and they go, is my point. Now, if you have found the love of your life and she's a great woman, cool. Support her, she'll support you. That's the name of the game. If she doesn't support you, she very well could be an ex-wife at some point, right? My point is, don't rely on other people. You still have to live your life. You could give 50 years of your life to your wife, or your wife could give 50 years of her life to her husband and never live the life she wanted to live, and then get a divorce and they leave you. What have you got then, right? So this is my point. You do you in the best way possible. You be the best version of you that you can be. Be a good person. Do everything the best that you can do it. And if she's not by your side, then maybe she needs to hit the road. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you on that. That's just the way it is. You've got to take care of you because nobody else is going to, okay? That's all I'll say on that. Yeah. Yep. A lot of people like seasons in your life. Let's see. She might be jealous of your passion and your hobbies. Yeah, I'm not going to talk trash about your wife. Please understand what I'm trying to say. I'm not talking about anybody's wife. There are certain things that I'm not as supportive of my wife on that I should be. But this is it. In general, this is it. Look, we got one life on this earth. Okay? One life. You piss it away if you want to. There are no redos here. Okay? You got one freaking chance. One chance to do what you want to do in life. Stop living your life for other people. Do what makes you happy. As long as you're not out like killing people and stuff. I mean, just have fun with your life, right? Man, look, I've seen a lot in my time. You just gotta do things the way you want to do them. It's the best of your ability. Help people. Do whatever makes you happy, as long as it's realistic. If somebody doesn't support you, then leave them. That doesn't mean like necessarily a divorce, but what it means is let their asses stay back here while you go do you. That's what I'm trying to say. They can stand back there and watch. And you know what? Maybe they'll learn something. Or maybe they'll be jealous. I don't know. Not my problem. It's not your problem. In the end, people will come and go out of your life. But it's your freaking life. When you're dead and gone, that's it, buddy. That's the only chance you had. That's the only shot you got. You better make it count. I'm going to live my life the way I want to live my life. Luckily, I have found a woman, a wife that supports that and loves me. I'm lucky. But I'm going to do me. Luckily, we just agree on that, I guess. My wife has no hobbies. She doesn't join me in the garage. But she realized that I don't listen to negativity, to negative energy about what I like. Like Bruce says, I do me. I'm the leader in the house. Lead and they follow. Yeah, pretty much. My wife has a lot of hobbies. A lot of hobbies. And I support that. What you can't do is let somebody bring you down in life. Like, look, your problems are your problems. Your wife's problems, they're her issues. You can help her. Please do. Please try to help anybody that you can. What I'm trying to tell you guys is there's some shit you can't fix. And some people's freaking problems are not your problems. Okay? You don't know what tomorrow might hold. You live your life for somebody else if you want to. You do that. And watch what happens. You're going to be an old man at some point or old woman, and you're going to regret all that shit. You're like, I wish I would have. When you were on your deathbed, you should look back and say, yeah, I don't think I'd change a whole lot. Lived a pretty good life. That's what you got to do, guys. Whatever that is, you got to do it. Brandon says, what big block would you put in a 91 Fox body? If I was going to put a big block in a Fox body, I'd put a 460 in it. 429s are too expensive, too hard to come by. If you can find a 429, put that in there. If not, a 460. They will make power. Frank James. I like those words. Someone else's problems are not your problems. They're not. They are not. You do take on your spouse's problems to a point. Okay? Please, nobody misunderstand me. My wife is watching this live stream right now. Okay? So, I mean, she understands me. She gets me, and she knows what I'm trying to say. There again, limited vocabulary, which is why I'm not a motivational speaker. You just have to kind of read between the lines of what I'm trying to tell you here. But yeah, there are people in this world that won't support you. You give your whole life to someone that will sign some papers and divorce your ass over you missing their anniversary. Yeah. Keep living your life for that, buddy. Watch how that turns out. I missed my wife, our anniversary on the 20th of this month. I forgot. As a matter of fact, I had my wife run an errand for me, not knowing it was our anniversary. Just, I know when we were married. I just didn't realize what the date was. My wife goes and gets the stuff, brings it back to me. She was all just happy, and I was like, why is she so happy today? Later on that day, she sent me a message. She said, you know why I was so happy today? I'm like, no, I don't know. So because the day is our anniversary. I was like, oh, shit. Well, happy anniversary, babe. She said, happy anniversary. So I love you. I love you too. How was that? I got home from work, pulled in the driveway. She's raking leaves. I was like, well, here we go. Here's our anniversary, I guess. So we spent our anniversary. I ran inside. I changed clothes. I come outside, and we raked leaves. And that's how we spent our anniversary. And I'm not lying because she's literally watching this right now. Babe, tell her. That's exactly what happened. So look, people are so freaking sensitive these days. You put so much emphasis on shit that doesn't matter. There are women out here in this world, and men, that will divorce you if you forget that it's your anniversary. What does that even mean? What does 365 days from the time you met actually make a shit about life? Explain that shit to me. You need to find somebody or either make them understand that shit is not what is important. The fact that I am with you right now and we are together and we have a family and we do things, that is what is important. Not the cost of that freaking ring on your finger. None of that. None of that shit matters. It doesn't matter. I think it's absolutely idiotic and ridiculous that people get in fights over shit like that. Think about it. Seriously. I don't care about you. Truly think about what I'm telling you right now. Why does it matter? If you love somebody, you love them. Remembering the day you were married doesn't actually mean 365 days later. TPS can be different. Okay, so you motivate more people than you know. The TPS thing, yes, pimp is correct in saying that at 0.95, you can also set your TPS anywhere from 0.5 to 1.25. Don't set it over a volt. Like you said, get up to about 0.95 and you'll be good. Anywhere between that, you're fine. You inspired me to do paint and body work on my Fox. So, yeah, man, give it a try. This is the thing. What if I told you I would pay for you to go to school? Buy you Coupe 89. What if I told you that I would pay for you to go to school to learn how to do body work, paint work, and all that? Free of charge, man. You can learn everything you want to learn. Take your time. Spend years doing it, months, weeks. I don't care. I got you, bro. You'd be like, dude, that's so awesome. Well, in a sense, that's what's happening, because there are videos out there and YouTube channels that can teach you everything you need to know. Now, they may not be there to put their hand on your back and say, good job, buddy. But they're right there to show you everything that you need to know. I'm not the channel for that. I'm going to show you an overview. I've done a lot of that in the past. I'm not going to do it now. It's out there, guys. The info is out there. Whatever you need to learn, it's out there. Oh, 86 Mustang. Hey, gotta ask, what do you think about the Apollo 5-stage turbine paint sprayers meant for auto painting? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know a lot about that stuff. I really don't. I know what you're talking about. I think Eastwood sells some stuff like that as well. The boomer in me wants to sit here and say, no, I don't like it. It sucks. Don't do it. But I think some of them are actually pretty good, man. I don't know. There again, man. YouTube it to death, bro. If I were YouTubing this right now, Apollo turbine paint review. I mean, I just get all into it, man, and spend hours researching it. Appreciate you, though, 86 Mustang. My tuner is adamant when using a stock ECU to set the TPS at 0.95. No, it doesn't really matter. I hope to God, pimp, that I'm proof of that it doesn't matter. Most of the time, I set my TPS about 0.7, 0.8. Doesn't matter. Okay, so I think some of the issues that people run into with setting the TPS and getting a different idle from what they're used to is the fact that they're not adjusting the throttle stop. Your throttle stop is the ultimate idle. Your TPS will adjust around that when you do your base idle reset. In other words, if you want your idle to be a little bit higher, people say you can't adjust the idle on these cars. It doesn't matter. The computer controls it. Okay, are we still live? Juan, if you're watching, bro, don't call when I'm doing a live stream. You cannot call me when I'm doing a live stream. Are we still live? Sometimes that kicks me off when we do that. When it happens. All right, still good. Okay. So any of you, my buddies, my friends, whatever, when we're doing live streams, you can't call. It don't work that way. So what we're talking about, yeah, the TPS. Just adjust your idle. Well, I can't show you; it's all taped up. Adjust your idle screw, get everything right, do a base idle reset. You'll be good to go. Is it a big pain to replace the heater core? No, actually, it's not. It's really probably no harder than replacing an upper intake, upper and lower intake, something like that. Now, Foxcast and Dover actually have a really good video that you can watch. They show you everything that you need to take off and all that stuff. So you can watch that. Just type in maybe Google or go on YouTube and type in Foxcast heater core. Yes. So my wife Amy says that we are a team. We communicate very well, better than most, and we support each other in our endeavors. In my opinion, both need to support each other and have a happy, successful marriage. That is the woman that I just forgot our anniversary. There you go, guys. Some of you got the wrong one. I hate to be the guy to tell you that. Some of you just got the wrong woman. Some of you women got the wrong man. I'm just being honest. There's something I want to say first. This is touching. Some of you have married the wrong person, or I will say this, and look, I probably shouldn't say this. I don't give a shit. Whatever. Some of you, if you're with somebody and you're dating someone that doesn't support you, man or woman, get the hell out of there. What are you doing? For those of you that feel like you're tied down, that you're obligated to marry somebody or spend the rest of your life with somebody because, I don't know, your toothbrush is at their house or their toothbrush is at your house, brother, I'm telling you, you don't know. You better get out of there. You better find somebody that'll love you and support you for who you are. That's what you better do. And don't tell me that they're not out there. You just got the wrong one. I'll tell you. Happy spouse, happy house. Yes, any communication, Amy, communication is key. Absolutely it is. You mean Brutal likes to talk? I love to talk. Oh boy, do I like to talk. And we can talk. For sure. All right. T-Top Tommy. Hey man, hoping to finally get the Ford Takeover this summer. Man, we are going to have a blast. If you guys don't know, you got to make it Ford Takeover. Man, let me explain something to you. Ford Takeover is one of those events that I just love going to. It's very relaxed. It's very chill. And it is like, and I know a lot of you guys go to Foxtoberfest and things like that. But Ford Takeover is a little more intimate, I guess, in a sense. It's a big event. Please don't misunderstand me. It's a big event. But it's a little more intimate to where Jackson, if you guys have never been to Jackson, Tennessee, it's freaking nice. It's cool. Man, just going out, like, how can I explain this? Well, it's in the name. You come and take over Caleb's town. Foxcast. You come and take over his town. It's Ford Takeover, guys. Every service station you go to, every freaking hotel you go to, there's a Fox body, or there's a Mustang, or there's a Ford, whatever it may be. There are like-minded people everywhere up there. And it's just so chill, man. It's just so freaking chill. Friday night, you can sneak off down there, do your little bit of test and tune for the big meet Saturday, if you'd like. You can hang out. We have a pre-meet. I don't know, man. Ford Takeover is the place to be. I'm telling you, it's cool, and it's only going to grow. It's growing every year. So here's the deal. You guys see me at Ford Takeover, come up to me and talk. Look, God, I hope by now all of you have figured out that I am literally just a normal guy. I'm just some dude, man. I'm just out here with tape that I've been rolling. Look at all that shit on this tape. Just rolling shit up, doing stuff. A normal guy. You come up to me, you talk to me, okay? That's what I ask. If you have been inspired, I like to hear those stories. I truly do. If I've inspired you, that makes me feel good. Tell me your stories. Show me your car. I love that stuff. Yeah, Ford Takeover kicks ass, man. Just put a Terminator X in the I guess that's an IROC. And the IROC, it's crazy. Yeah. So if you guys don't know, like, Terminator X is good, man. I know a lot of you guys think that I'm just all about, you know, the Moats quarter horse and all that stuff now. But no, I mean, I like both, right? If I was going to do anything to this car and tune it would have a Moats quarter horse. If I was going to go crazy with a build, it'd be a Terminator X. All right, Bama 5.0. If you guys don't know, Bama 5.0 is actually my neighbor, essentially. He lives like a mile and a half. Well, probably 3 miles down the road. He's got a beautiful coupe, by the way. Pray no rain this year, yeah. Just got a late Christmas present from my girl and got a ton of new metal for the 65. Good deal. So Mustang Guy 6501. I've said this before. A lot of you guys inspire me. I've heard these stories and they make me feel good. I like it. I've sat and talked with you guys in the past, and But you know, me and Mustang Guy 6501, we spend a little bit of time together, and we talk about his 65 fastback, and he is definitely a guy that inspires me, as a lot of you do. Don't get me wrong, but he's definitely a guy that inspires me, and to see that he's got some stuff for his car is nice, man. He had actually a little fender bender with a 65, man. So I'm glad to see that. No, so here's the deal with my. So Moose Man asked if I've been to all four nationals in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. No. So I don't get to make it to very many events, and that's just because of my work schedule. It is what it is. Pretty much the only event I can make it to is Ford Takeover. That's about it. So Food Stamp Fox says I inspired him to drag out his old '69 fastback. Holy shit, bro! You got a '69 fastback? Ooh. Hell yeah! You better get that thing out, man. Get to work. Get to work, man. Chop chop. I love it. Yeah. Mustang Guy's a cool guy, man. So MJI says that he met Mustang Guy 6501 at Ford Takeover. Yeah, we had a good time, man. I enjoyed it. I really did. Stay real. John Eric Miller says, yeah, I'm going to try my best, man, just to stay real. You know, we got to do the whole, like, smoke and mirrors and shit, you know, for YouTube occasionally and things like that. Sure, but it's still me. It's still me. You're just getting the best version of me that I can give you guys. That's all. What paint gun are you using this time around, JB's Garage? I am using the GTI Pro Light, the Velvis. Hold on a second. All right, so here we go, guys. I've had a lot of people ask, and I don't think I've ever really shown it on camera, but this is the GTI Pro Light. Yes, this is the UK version, as you can see right there. I actually ordered this. This is what the gunman uses. The gunman on YouTube. He uses this, and I figured, hey, you know what? I'll use the exact same setup he uses. He does really good work, and this is the TE10 tip with a 1.3 fluid tip, but I also have a TE20 tip that I use. Base coat, I will absolutely use the TE10. Clear coat, I'll use the TE20. I just ordered a new gun today. The, oh Lord, what did I order? The Iwata. It was an Iwata. I can't remember what it was. I'm trying to think. Anyway, that's what I'll be using on the car. It's the new Iwata. Damn, I want to remember. It's a cheap gun in comparison, anyway. That Pro Light is not cheap. Yeah, what's the damn Iwata? Hold on. I'm thinking now. I gotta know. Konami. It's the Iwata Konami that I ordered today. It's only like $200, $198, and it is a good gun from what I've seen. The gunman's done a review on it, and a couple other people. So, where did my chat go? Oh boy, we got a mess now. Hold on, I just lost my chat. Where did the chat go? I've got an Iwata and I love it. Yeah, Iwata's cheap gun. Yeah, now I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm a DeVelvis guy. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I love this gun. I've had an Iwata before. I've never had a SATA, but or SATA jet, whatever you want to call it. But I love this gun. This is badass. This is my preference, and it is a great gun. The only reason why I wanted to have another gun is doing base coat and clear coat. I do like an Iwata, but the Velvis is my shit. But we'll see though. We'll see. Let me see. Where's my chat? Oh my God. Oh Lord, what are we doing? 118 people on. There's only 85 likes. Let's see if we can get those likes up tonight, guys. Go ahead. Click those things. Let's see what happens. See if we can sit here and watch those likes go up. All right. I've got to get back to work, but I did want to come out and have a little church with you guys tonight. Let me know if I offended you, so I can block you from the channel, if that's the case. But no, seriously. Let me know your thoughts on these type of topics and stuff like this. Where's Ford Takeover located? It is located in Jackson, Tennessee. Not at all. So we talk real stuff on this channel from time to time, right? We work on Fox bodies and we do stuff like that, but at the same time, we got to talk real talk. Because I feel like, not enough people in this world say what needs to be said. Some of you are fucking lazy. I told you earlier, don't bring your kids in here. Some of you need to be with somebody else. Some of you need to get a better job. There's a lot of shit in our lives that we need to change, okay? So we need to talk about that. Because it's not all glitz and glamour, okay? Let's just be honest. Let's be honest for a second with each other. It may not be fun to talk about, and it may hurt you a little bit, and it may sting. But I promise you it's something that we all need to hear. I'm one of the lazy ones. Who said that? Portal something for life? Yeah. So look, man, we're all lazy, okay? Everything that I'm saying to you guys, I'm saying to myself. How can I put this in a way to truly I like to know that at the end of the day I've done something that I would be proud of. I guess is the best way to kind of put it. Every day, the days that I do nothing, days that I'm just lazy and I just don't want to do anything at all, I don't come in the shop, I don't even play with the kids. I just come home and I'm just like, I don't have any energy today. What is that? What is that? Man, look, there's one thing that we cannot get any more of, and that's fucking time, okay? Do you understand what I'm telling you? That is it. You had better make the best of the time that you have, because you don't know how much time you have. You may have 20 years, 50 years, or 2 days. Or you could go to sleep tonight, never wake up tomorrow. So make use of the time that you have. There's going to come a time when there won't be any brutal. I won't have a channel. When is that? Do you guys know? Can you tell me? Because I don't know. I don't know when that'll be. So my goal is to put out the best information that I can. Talk to you guys. Have a good time. Show you some stuff. Leave behind somewhat of a pissant little legacy. Something. So that when I'm dead and gone, somebody can get off their fat asses and get out and do something. Even when I'm dead and gone, people can get up and be motivated to do something. For whatever that's worth. AGT WNC. Peanut butter screwball shots from my dude Brutal. I wish I had some tonight. I just called you fat. If you're fat, then you're just fat. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell people. I know you're joking, but I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm fat. Look. I mean, some of you won't say I'm fat. I'm fat. I need to lose weight. I need to get in shape. That's my problem. I acknowledge it. But I'm not passionate about it. And I don't claim to be. I used to be into working out, believe it or not. This is something you guys don't know about me. So I used to be into working out pretty heavy. Now, I was never, I mean, I'm 5'8", 195 pounds, 190 pounds. I'm not a big guy. But I got ripped up pretty good back, I don't know, 10 years ago. And I was all into it. And you know what? I applied the same life lessons and the same stuff that we're talking about right now. I applied all of that to whatever I was doing. So when I was working out, I was big into it. But I did it my way. I didn't do it the way that anybody on YouTube told me to do it. I didn't do it the way that somebody else said do it. I did what worked for me. And I think that although watching videos and learning from people on YouTube is a great thing, and I hope you guys at least got something from this tonight. I think it is a great thing. You still have to apply what's going to work for you to whatever routine it is you're doing. But yeah, I used to be big into that. I did things my own way, and it worked out pretty good. I'm 5'11", 200 pounds with chicken legs. It's stupid. Brutal, did I see your paint job? Mike, I didn't. Did you send it to me on email or something? Because I didn't see it. I suck at email and I suck at all this stuff. I'm sorry. Brewer, you saying that you look like Richard Holdner, all cut-ish? Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I used to be cut up, dude. I used to be ripped up, believe it or not. Try peanut butter with grape. I did that and it sucked, actually. I thought it was going to be so good, man. Facebook on your page. Okay, all right. So I'll try my best to check that out. Guys, do you get anything from this? We got 113 people watching right now. Do you guys get anything from this when we have church? Or am I just out here wasting my effing time? Let's see, we got Baby, I don't think it's probably a good idea that you're out here right now. Food's here. What we got? Pizza. Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Say, down here in the South, we say, yes, sir, don't we?
Yes.
Bye. Go beside your mom. You just completely ruined it. All right, guys, well, I'm going to go in and get some pizza. Hang out with the fam, because that's what I said that we need to all be doing, right? So my wonderful wife has ordered us pizza tonight because we've been out here busting our humps. So I hope that I didn't offend anybody, but if I did, I guess, I don't know what to tell you. It's the wrong channel for you if that offended you tonight. I thought you were gone, baby. You want to stick your tongue out of the channel too? Since you want to make people mad too? All right, come on, stick your tongue out at them. All right. Say bye-bye, I love you.
Bye.
Tell them, say I love you.
I love you.
Oh, look at that. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. And as always, thanks for watching.